joining me today. This is Tuesday, and this is Mars Energy. And to each and every one of you guys, first of all, I want to say salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in E5 Voodoo, Santa Rita, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. Whether you are a beginner, if this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am still up on the influence of this pregnancy that I've been on. I've been detoxing my body, so um, I'm I'm still having the effects of it, but I am constantly doing much better. What's up, my Stormy? I saw your video. I saw that you got your packages. I do. I realized some of the cleanser guy in there. I am. She said, my baby Scorpio said, listening from work. I have so much for y'all today. Y'all know this is Mars Energy as above, so below. What's up, Demetrius in the house, Gemini, and then my unveiling and Pisces in the house. Now, I also want to say to my air signs, fire signs, earth signs, and water signs, salutations to each and every one of you guys. Mama Susan in the house, Gemini. We want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, and also to share with you the membership of Palo, and what we do. Well, I should say I do when it comes down to my pungos and the do conjure. And one of the things we're going to talk about today, because Mars is about not only about war, but it's also about strategy. It's also having the Bible talks about sitting down first and counting up whether you will have sufficient men to come against him that I think is 20 with your team. So when it comes down to real spiritual warfare and dealing with circumstances and situations, you have to have a strategy. You can't just free nilly willy get out here in these spiritual streets and just start going to war. I know in the church we have a tendency, oh, I'm gonna put my war clothes on and I'm finna go to war, but we don't know who we're fighting. We don't know who we're targeting. We don't know the purpose of why we even in war. We don't know how much time it's gonna take. We don't know how much money we're gonna consume trying to have this war. A lot of people don't understand this about spiritual warfare. It takes finances. Let me tell you something. It takes real money to go wage war against certain people, to fight against certain people. What's up there? My love is in the house. My Taurus is in the house. Russia or Germany. I don't know who you are. But I don't think that most people consider, when it comes down to waging war, why you may be upset with somebody, but if you know that you don't outrank them, you don't outstack them, it's not, as the little young girl said to her dad, it ain't nothing wrong with apologizing. When you decide to go to war against somebody, there's a lot of factors that need to go into that. And especially when you're working on somebody that have ego, that have certain levels of protection. Now, everybody that is initiated or crowned is not proficient in his or her magic. I would be the first person to be honest with you when it comes to that. Somebody take care of these clowns in there. Thank you for joining us today, helping us keep our algorithm. But this is for melanated people. This is not for no other people. This is mainly for church people and people that left the church. But I'm talking about what it is, what Palo brings, and some of the things that I believe that people do not consider when it comes down to spiritual warfare. A lot of times when it comes down to spiritual warfare, all you know is that you mad enough to fight and you don't want to go to jail. Those candles are lit up, shining in your glass. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the candles in a minute. Actually, I need to light this candle. I need to light it with my right hand instead of my left hand. Yeah, even when you're lighting candles, you have to determine whether you're going to light it with your left hand versus your right hand. My spiritual dad taught me how to do certain work with my left hand and light my candles with my left hand when I'm trying to do the most damage. Now, I know you don't know nothing about that, but that's why I'm here to teach. So I got two people that got classes that we're going to be teaching in beginners level, psychic, shamari, and then I got conjure for Demetrius. I'm going to be teaching that class. If you want to join that class, those classes are $175 a piece. So if you want to be a part of those classes or get them classes at a later date, they're only $175. I'm still looking out for my people. Now, let me say this. When it comes down to war, you got to also know the weapons of war. Not only weapons that you have, you got to know the weapons that your opponent has. A lot of people get into warfare and they're out there with rocks and sticks. They always say you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Well, most Christians come to a gunfight with their prayer oil, their prayer cloth, and a whole lot of belief. It ain't gonna work. There are certain tools that you need to consider what you have available to you. So all of you that got your Palo membership, or you got your Haitian Voodoo membership, this is something that I can do for you that I'm doing for myself. Because I don't argue. I don't get into it with people when people run their mouth. What's up, baby? My Miss Jackson. They say if you're nasty, I can call you Miss Jackson. What's up, True Wanda Aries in the house? Now, some of the things that I want to discuss before I get into that is that I want to give you some sober-minded information when it comes down to what's up, Linda Green, when it comes down to warfare. Like I said, you don't consider how long this might last. You don't consider the territory by which you waging war on. Are you waging war on your own territory? Or are you waging war on their territory? Are you over here tearing up your stuff? Or are you over there tearing up their stuff? Notice that America always fights battles on their soil, not American soil. Some of y'all start tearing up stuff in your own backyard. You ain't got no wisdom. You ain't got no wisdom, but you call yourself a warrior. I just won't pick you for my team. Now, I'm giving you different things that a lot of you ain't even consider when you go into warfare. Warfare could be over your health. Warfare could be over your husband, your wife, your relationship. Warfare could be over your finances. Warfare can consist of so many different things. And we also know that there's what we call chemical warfare. There's nuclear warfare. There is cyber warfare. There's all many, spiritually and naturally. There's different ways you can go to war against somebody. You go to war with words. You can go to war with emotions. You go to war with thoughts and intellect. Or you can go to war with somebody throwing hands. You understand? Spiritual hands and natural hands. So it's not just, what's up, Mr. Reverend Al? Thank you. Much respect, Chief Bob. Even through the medicine you are teaching, I got it. I know that. Let me tell you something. Let me give y'all a praise report. And I know that my hematologist wasn't expecting this. But I had to go to Stewart and talk to have a meeting with him, and he had me to go do my labs the day before, which was Monday. So he is talking to me. So I get down and I say, Doc, what's my hemoglobin? He says, your hemoglobin is 10.2. Somebody put that in there. My hemoglobin is 10.2. I know he's dumbfounded. Oba told me my health was coming back. Then I lit a candle to Babalu Aye. I've been cleansing myself. That's right, put 10.2. I went from a 6.1. He only gave me 2 pints of blood. Talking about 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Somebody out here need to praise him like I'm praising. Because I took care of God's business and God took care of my... I told you, the first day they gave me 1 pint of blood. I had to come back that Saturday and do another pint of blood. I know he wasn't expecting. I know my hematologist was not expecting my hemoglobin to be a 10.2 because the math was not mathing. But when God blessed the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread, you come over 10.2. That's what you come up. God multiplied. See, you can't hurt me. I'm a child of Centea. I am a child of Ogun. I'm a child of Oshun. I'm crowned Mafetifun Oya, and I'm crowned Babalu Aye. I went to my dad, my spiritual their father in Ocha, and I lit him a yellow candle, which represents my health. My first candle was clear. I lit another candle. Then I turned around. I put my doctor up under my foot. I told you guys that about the other. You not going to work against me. You not going to fight against me. You can't claim to help me and fight against me. So if I got to use magic, that's what it's going to be. Because I'm going to win. And he ended up filling out my paperwork for my FLMA. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Well, his office secretary filled out and he signed off on it. I got what I wanted. And that's it. That's why I say 10.5, 10.2. Out of 2 pints of blood, I said, okay, but God. So when I say strategize, when I say have a plan, when I say lean not to your own understanding. See, you might be in a situation that you got a host of people against you. But if God be for you, who can be against you? That means, sir and ma'am, that you yourself must be in position. I don't like you. It's okay if you don't like me. You're not fucking me. And you ain't gave me no money, so that means simply I don't care. So anyway, so when I tell you about spirituality, you can't just expect your Risha, Loas, and Kesia ancestors to do something. I still went out there and took care of Minister Mario. I got his grave taken care of. I did all of this while being up under doctor care. I did all of this while being up under influence of this medicine. And y'all act like you can't get nothing done. Now, let me turn it around. Because I'm here for it. Now, this is the beef tongue. I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them representing. I want Centea to have one. I want, that's my mother. I want Siete Rayos to have the other one. And then I want Zarabanda to work with the other tongue. Now, what you got to understand, I was going to show you. Now, they're already consecrated. I already, and this candle right here, one of the candles I showed y'all, is to shut up my enemies. See, these are beef tongues, and they are quite expensive. Some people say, but when you're a six-figure man, you get what I get what I want. So I got three of them. Now the reason why I had the other beef tongues, I had those to Obatala, I had that to Oya, and I had the other one to Shango. Shango dealing my enemies, the people that were actually my enemies. Speaking of it, and those beef tongues actually mildewed. There was so much people speaking against me that those cow tongues actually mildewed. I gave them, I sent them, I gave them back to the ocean, and allowed them to do. I asked the spirits of the ocean to handle those tongues. So I work with the Orishas, and then I work with the spirits of the water to handle those tongues. Now I am going to the Impungo. To all of you that are Haitian voodoo or Palo, but we talking about Palo. Now I am giving this cow tongue to Centea. She's a vampire. She deals with all poisonous creature. So anything that people are speaking concerning me, poisonous, ill intent, I ain't got to worry about it because Centea is going to take care of it. Now, Siete Rayos deals with all forms of fire. The Bible says that the tongue is a unruly evil that will set your life afire. So any tongue that is trying to cause and start a fire or cause me ruin through trying to burn up my reputation, burn up my success, whatever you trying to do, and use your tongue to set a blaze, see if their Rio's gonna handle your ass. Then I got Zarabanda. Zarabanda is the warrior for all those that are enchanting, trying to start war with me through the things they're saying and through their words. Like when I tell you I got a strategy for a bitch, when somebody come for me, you better come for me. I would advise you not to send for me, but since you send for me and you decided to work, but I had a young lady get on Facebook and talk about me. I one of the things that I consider because of that it was my son. I consider I'm not considering, if you big enough to talk about me, I'ma fuck you up. I'ma fuck you up openly, just like you talked about me. And we're gonna sit back and we're gonna see, do I got the power? We're gonna see, because I'm representing Siete Rayos, all forms of fire. You don't know who you fucking with. You fucked me a couple times physically, so you think you'll fuck with me. So what I'm gonna do while I'm in recovery, I'm gonna put my spirits and see what they do. I already gave to the Orishas, now I'm giving it to an Impungo. So I'm just not gonna fuck you up in heaven. I'm gonna fuck you up in the shadow world. You understand? So we gonna see that everything you said, and I told them, I said every word I won't condemn, every syllable, every consonant, everything you said about me that is untrue, everything you said about me that was true, I want you to pay for that. I want you to pay for that in the open. I don't want it done. You did in the open. I want you to reap in the open. I want you to reap the whirlwind of your calamity. And I want it done in open. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying and I'm believing my God, my spirit. So I have three different distinct. What's up, Ryan? I have three like, if you're gonna be spiritual, this me. My spiritual that taught me. then you need to handle things in a spiritual manner. A lot of these people claiming to be spiritual, and they say spirits are with them and the ancestors and all that. Well, I'm a type of person up under this belief. If you so spiritual, then let your spirit fight for you. It's almost like Elijah told the prophets of Baal, maybe your God sleep. Maybe he on a journey. We're going to see if me being initiated and me being a Tata and Kisi and got these cauldron, we're going to see what they do. We're going to say, if I'm crowned, my faithful Oya, and I'm crowned Babalu Aye, we're going to see what their reach is going to do. And then I got my voodoo doll up there. We're going to see what he do. Because I'm gonna make sure I'm going to give a special cow tongue, not these. When I get finished with all of this, then I'm going to do my other work. Because I intend to fuck you up. And I want you fucked up in the open. Right way. My mama taught me this. Where you show out, that's where I'm going to beat your ass. Okay? But I'm smart because I'm going to make money off this video. See, you doing it and you ain't making no money. You doing it and you ain't teaching nobody. You talking shiggity, but you came back and nothing what you said you can verify. Nothing what you said. Now, the reason I say you can't verify, if you wasn't there while I was fucking a man, you can't verify nothing. You got, in order to be a witness of something, you must be a eyewitness. We all can agree to that. What's up, my Libra? Something said message restricted. Let me tell y'all something. I've been doing magic since I was a child. I'm 52 years old. I ain't got no business getting upset with nobody for what they want to do. I make a decision about how I'm handling it. So the reason why I'm lighting a candle is I'm giving energy to the beef tongue, because I want them to shut up these people, whoever they are. A lot of times y'all get caught up when it comes to a spiritual person like me. I don't get caught up in names unless I know specifically somebody that's running their mouth. In this case, I do know somebody, but I'm still making a general work. I do this because I'm smart. I strategize, because you never know who talking about you. If you specify a person, then you let off the hook the other people that are talking. Me, my spirits know they in the shadow realm. They knew who talking about me. They knew who talking about my platform. They knew who talking about my ministry. They knew who talking about a church. They knew who talking about my platform. They knew who talking about my clients. This is the way you do it, where you hit the masses and you hit them with impact. So let me explain to you. A lot of you don't have the arche to hit the masses with the same impact if you were working on one person. I have the capability to hit masses with the same level of strength if I was just working on one person. And so therefore, when I do work for you, while you pay me and give me that amount of money, it's because I can deal with I can hit your enemies with strong energy, even if it's 1, 2, or 5, or 10, or 15, or 20. That's why I got the other stuff over there. Now, what I have over here, I have my High John the Conqueror, my High John the Conqueror incense that I'm gonna burn after I'm done with my life. The reason why I ain't burning now, because I don't want my eyes burning. I'm smart. The work gonna be done. So I have the impungos. They already been fed. They already ready to work. They already know their assignment. They know why these beef tongues are in front of them. And then I have this candle sitting here feeding it energy and making sure that it hit the way I wanted it to hit. I'm trying to teach y'all what it is and what it costs to do real magic, real spirituality, and why it's important. Especially if you got my membership. These cauldrons are generators. They're one with me, I'm one with them. But in this case, I'm calling on them to deal with gossip. But I'm not putting that energy inside of my cauldron. I'm putting that energy inside of these beef tongues, which represent the tongues of those that speak ill of me and evil of me and poisonous of me. What's up, my Chris from Philadelphia, my Sag? This is why my teachings are so important. This is why it's important. Now, what I have is my egg stick over here. This is my egg stick. I was beating my egg stick and calling my eggs. So this is one of my egg sticks. I got plenty of them. I ain't got to worry about nobody breaking this one because this is, yeah, I spent some money on this one. Appreciate him. My spirits are definitely showing out in my behalf and in my favor. I want to personally thank each and every one of you guys that showed me genuine love, genuine support. For those that trust me with your spiritual needs, that you realize I'm a human. I got a human side. I got feelings. I go through things, but I've been transparent. And you in real time, you watching spirits stand up for me, strengthen me, give me power, give me health, give me wealth and success. Now, I'm saying to you, sir and ma'am, why wouldn't that be the person to follow? Why wouldn't that be the person to support? Why wouldn't that be the person that if you was going to give your time and energy, I want somebody that been tried, tested, and been proven. You are looking at me in real time. This ain't makeup, y'all. This ain't me making up nothing. This ain't me exaggerating nothing. This is God. This ain't number Ache. This is Chi. This is prana. This is vibration. That's right. I stormed me putting there from a 6.1 to a 10.2. I mean, who am I supposed to give praise to? Why wouldn't I keep boasting if God is going to move like that for me? Why wouldn't I keep, as a Sagittarius, Moon is in Aries, Rise sign Pisces, be the way that I am when God keep moving for me? He keep making a way for me. What's up, my Boaz? Thank you for bringing your ass in here. What's up, my 69? I am still Sir Lickum. I'm rocking Siete Rios right now. All fire of every form of element. I want you to know, when you deal with my spirits, what you get. When you get the Palo membership or you get the Haitian Voodoo membership, you better know what you getting involved and what they have the potential of, and what level of confidence that I have in my spirits, in my Egun, in my Fumbe. Let me tell y'all something. I treat them well, and I make sure that they got everything they need. And I tell you this, they take care of me, and they gonna take care of you. All you got to do is do right by them. It's so simple. What's up there? Got greetings. How do you become initiated into Palo? You got to find somebody that wants to initiate you, and then you got to find a pot that pot that is going to accept you. Some houses won't accept you. I'm here for melanated people, Black American people, especially in the church, or the people that have left the church. I don't know if you're melanated or not, but I'm here to help Black people. If you got a problem with Black people, I'm not your guy. They say I am. Okay. But I have a membership that allows people, and the reason I did this is I keep people from being responsible for being crowned or being scratched or being initiated. You know why? Because a lot of times people get involved in these ATRs and they don't always know all the things that come along with the maintenance of these things. Do you have to have an ancestral tie to Palo? Absolutely. Your ancestors have to give an okay for you to practice Palo. You have to go through a series of divination to find out whether your ancestors, because you have to have a spirit in Palo, ancestors to work Palo. You can't work without spirit. You quite welcome. That was a rational question. I like that. Now, why Palo? Why Palo membership? Because you guys financially don't have the money a lot of times to take care of the impungo, and then you don't have time. And these have to be attended to well. You have to maintain them. And so now that I'm not at work, I have more time to give to all of my practice, to be honest with you. And that personally, it ain't work for me because I love doing magic. I love doing spirituality. It's just like, I love it. The more y'all bring to me, the more I be coming up with different ideas of how to make your life more proficient, better, and more protected. Especially with all the things that are going on in our local society. I want to encourage you. Do yourself a favor. Either get the membership in Haitian Voodoo. Is that what that's my strongest suit. Then I got Orisha. Then I got Palo. I'm gonna have Monique to come type me up a list so I can make sure I have everybody down, so I don't have to keep thinking about who I forgot and all this stuff, because our membership list is getting long, and I'm 52 years old, and the last thing I want to do is to be straining my brain, trying to remember who. And I give my grandma used to say, like we was talking about, that's not my name. I don't give a goddamn who your name is. I told you to come here. So I'm getting to that age where sometimes I don't remember, and sometimes I ain't trying to remember. I just want certain thing done. So I'm excited about this. I hope that you learned something. Stormy said, "What a blessing for the list to grow. Come on, try." Yeah, it's, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm very fortunate as a spiritualist to have people that trust me at levels. My Haitian Voodoo membership is $3,500. We got roughly 4 people already invested, and I just recently put that up. Then we have 2 memberships of Orisha. I'm very fortunate because that's two grand. And then we have, I think, 5 people, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in Palo membership. And it's just more people going to get involved. So I am thankful, even the support of my platform, even the support of just a viewership. You know, people still come here to learn. People still find me interesting. People still find that my information is valuable. And I've been talking shiggity a long time. I ain't just started talking shiggity. I've been doing this. I have people come and leave, and they try to find other people that are comparable to Apostle Ely, and they find out real quick those people ain't got what I got. I have access to all 9 realms. Most people, that's a rarity. Everybody don't have access to 9 realms. And all the membership are exactly because they're my spirit. Demetrius, you're absolutely right. But I get to flex my powers more so in Haitian voodoo than any other ATR. I flex power in all of them, but that's my homegrown. That's my homegrown. Working on their research. Yeah, my baby Scorpio. Let me tell you something. I want to say this to Keish publicly. I respect what you're doing. I also admire for you to be so young, having enough sense. Not only did she get Haitian voodoo for herself, she's getting Orisha's membership for her child. Do you not know where this baby going to be by the time this baby turn 18? I'm waiting for it. Do you not know where Keish going to be by the time she turned 35? But a lot of times y'all looking at where you at. You don't look at where you're going to transform. You don't look at where you're going to transcend. And the action today determines your outcome tomorrow. The decisions you make today affect your tomorrow. And you making good decisions. Same thing I told about Stormy. I said Stormy got Palo, but I want Stormy because Stormy's a Sagittarius like me. I want Stormy in Haitian voodoo because I want to flex for Stormy. Not that I can flex in Palo because I'm strong in Palo too. But because I know Stormy got certain abilities and gifts, that's where my aim is. And once she gets that, I'm gonna show her something. Because you got to get in the membership before I show you certain things. And like I said, Demetrius is somebody that is not only a worker, but he's also very studious. And so I want him to see different ways, because he told me, he said, Pastor, I got to get down there. He has the Haitian voodoo and the Palo. So he can actually come to my cauldrons because he has the membership. He can actually go to my cauldron. Now, Brother Darius and Sister Cal, they have access to the Orishas. Now, I don't need y'all sitting down on the Orishas either. Because y'all see what Oba done for me. Y'all looking at real time what Oba done for me. Okay? She kept her word. Iligawa spoke. Iligaba spoke. And Oba spoke. And Oba doing exactly what she told me she was going to do for my health. So, I ain't sleeping on none of it. I'm just telling you my personal preference. But at the end of the day, it's the energy, frequency, and vibration. And it's something to celebrate. I know I'm celebrating. 10.2 behind two pints. It ain't nobody but God. Who else I'm going to get ready to do? My hematology was shocked. Shocked, baffled. Hell, I was shocked. I'm going to say it again. Hell, I was shocked. I didn't know what to expect. I knew that I was doing everything I needed to do to get a positive outcome. How positive it was going to be, I did not know. But I found out today. My baby Scorpio. Y'all ought to be very excited. A lot of y'all is talking about reinvesting. In that you're going to see something. You're going to see your currency. You're going to see your currency, and you're going to see why I told you to get this stuff done before now. And now you're gonna see what I have the capability. I've been had the capability, but now you give me an opportunity because of your investment. Thank you so much. And when I say that honestly. Just to give you a sneak, like Demetrius smart enough, he did his he did his better business in front of Centella. That's a smart man. So who gonna come against his business when Centella Garden? Then that's Lucero right next to that candle. I got a candle for Lucero, red and black. Then I got Siete Rayos, red and white. And then I got Zerabanda with black and green. Y'all, I ain't playing. I ain't faking no fronts. People out here talking about they what they got. I got some shiggity. And guess what? I ain't showing you everything I got because that would make me a fool. And I'm not a fool. But I hope that this educated you. I hope that you took out the time to get the information that I was giving you, and it actually made you brought you to a place of understanding, so you are more apt to make sure you get your membership. Y'all that want me to come to these areas and stuff, make sure that you go in and listen fine, because I said I can go anywhere in Florida, but the people got to be there. They got to be willing to. I showed y'all my outfit that I'm gonna be wearing. Um, I'm showing you. I'm letting you know I'm ready. I'm ready if you ready. A force to be reckoned with. I promise you, I am. Now I've been that way since I was a teen. So I don't know what I am now. I'm 52. Um, what I've been doing is I am eliminating excuses. If you want real work, you got your money. If you just jaw jacking, that's what it is. I ain't coming to your city. I'm getting myself prepared to travel where people resonate with me and willing to invest in what we doing out here. You are so inspiring. I can't. I love it. Now back to you, Stormy. I love that. I appreciate that. Like I said, guys and girls, if you want to work with me, you got to show investment. You got to show dedication, faithfulness. The first person I'm gonna try and endeavor to travel with me is Sister Monique. She has failed miserably in other areas, and hopefully this will give her opportunity to work out her kinks, um, and find out what it is to work with a Sagittarius, Moon and Aries, and Rise sign Pisces. I'm very proactive. I'm um, I'm a person that I like stuff done a certain type of way, and I like results. I like results because everything and anywhere I go, it's gonna be about manifestation. I'm not concerned about what it look like and what it is. If you want me to fumigate you, all you got to do is book an appointment. If you're in the area, Florida area, or you fly in, that's your business. All you got to do is go in and get the $1,000, and I will you will be surrounded by the Orishas, and I will sit there and fumigate you with whatever instant you have. You will have a full hour. When I tell you, matter of fact, I ain't tell you nothing. I'm in the business of show and tell, and unless you put yourself in a position to become a testimony, ain't no sense in me talking. If you want me to come to your area and you want graveyard work for your ancestors in that local area, all you gotta do is pay your $1,000, and I will go, because I ain't gonna raise if you ain't got that kind of money. You give $1,000, I'm working on one of your ancestors. If you want me to work a whole graveyard for you, you gonna pay me up front, and it won't be on $1,000. I bet you that. Let me see what it's saying. I only learn by seeing. I'm going to keep making my investment. I know that my baby Scorpio. Ryan says, now that's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm being. I'm a show and tell type of person. I'm not with all that talk, yada yada yada. I'm not lip service. I'm about that action. I told you my moon is in Aries. I'm about action. That's how I grow. That's how I develop. That's I move in those cycles. So if it's about action, I'm all with it. If it's about talk, have that conversation with Mother Susan or somebody that like to talk. I'm about business. If you about that business, you about your life being better, your business being better. And let me tell you something. The reason why I can do your better business, because I got a successful business. I've been helping my family make money for years. I've been dressing buildings for years. I've been dressing. We had a hotel. We had a convenience store. We had investment property that I had to make sure that certain things were placed around there to keep it rented. I've been doing this for years. I'm not assuming. I'm not guessing. That's why they been trying to close my church. You can't close my church because I got the power. I know how to ward that shit off. And the only reason why I don't have many members because I don't want to force somebody to be in my church that don't want to be there. A lot of people relying on me talking about I'm doing work on them to keep them in my church. That's a lie. I refuse. I'm just like in a relationship. I refuse for somebody to say I did anything other than dick you down to make you stay in a relationship with me. Huh? I ate you out of house and home. That's the reason why. Other than that, I don't do spiritual work for a relationship. No. I do your spiritual work for your relationship. But for me, if that's the biggest offense you can tell me in a relationship that I did work on you when all I did was hang these inches up in your guts. Tell the real truth. I didn't have to do one spell. You liked what you saw, and I got in your guts. It's just that simple. So I'm telling y'all about me, but I do all kind of work for other people. A lot of time when you this spiritual, you get blamed for a lot of stuff that black people don't want to be accountable for. So now that you know what your Palo look like, um, I'm gonna be doing something for voodoo, and then I'm going to be doing something for my Orisha. So stay tuned. This is exciting time for the spirituality of melanated people. End of story. I'm here for it. If you serious about supporting our platform, you know how to Zelle, you know how to PayPal. If you are serious about supporting, go to my website, donate, go to my website and buy a class, and reinvest. I reinvest in you, you reinvest. And Stormy can tell you, when I told her I was going to make up for the time she was waiting on her order, she can tell you personally, I put all kind of stuff in there for her because of how patient she was to receive her order. Now I got a place over here that I can take your packages and get your packages out in I consider a timely manner. Um, uh, yes, I'm very excited. Like I'm gonna tell y'all something. To be honest with you, I'm so excited about all of my men folk that are involved in it. I do have a predominantly women, but I'm excited more so for the men folk because it's hard to get men to follow me because of their ego. And so I say to my Demetrius, my Ryans, and my Chris from Philadelphia, and any other man that is hanging on, Reverend Al, he comes in here periodically. It takes something to be around a man like me and and grow. I'm just saying like that. Um, Chief, I put an ordinance. Yeah, I got you, Chris. Monique already sent it to me. I'm safe to say I am in a great mood and place right now. It's safe to say. Demetrius said, "You the real deal." I appreciate that, my brother. Let me tell you something. I am so excited about what you guys are doing, how you investing and experiencing. I'm show you, but I could tell you, I love to display. I love to flex. I'm a Sagittarian for real. Um, that is true. I can learn so much more. I know you are the real deal. Yes, sir. So I want y'all to know don't ever think I ain't got you. And when you expect, and I want all my men folks to hear me when I say this. Just like I want somebody to respect the sweat of my dollar. I'm gonna say that again. I work hard for my money. The Bible said we got to work by the sweat of our brow. I re, I will not disrespect your money. I will work hard for your money. Understand that about me. I don't. I would just like they. I don't play. I don't want nobody playing my money and my time. I promise you, sir. I'm not gonna play with your money and your time. Always know that about me. If something is going on, it's legitimate. And normally I will come on and explain what's going on and why there's a hold up or something going on. But I know that about my character. I don't play with another man's money. I don't play with nobody's money. But I say to my black melanated men, I am not your father. I am not your daddy. I'm not your cousin. I ain't none of these people that lied to you. I am Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I will earn my respect with you, and anytime, any dime, nickel, or penny you spend with me, I will show you better than I can tell you. I'm that man. And at the end of the day, nobody takes care of me. I take care of myself. So my business is melanated people. My business is helping our people grow and develop and encounter real magic energy, frequency, and vibration. All that other shiggity, that's your business. If you want to defeat your enemies, get your membership and get Zarabanda. If you trying to defeat your enemies, get a membership in Orisha and get Shango to handle your enemies. If you got problem with your enemies, then get Haitian voodoo and then get my guardian spirit to whoop their ass. It's so simple. Whatever problems you got, it's because you ain't got the money to get what you need. You need the tools. Stop complaining and get your money right. Get on your grind. Grab your nuts and tuck them and get to work. And earn your money and then get your tools. And then you can turn around and say, possibly you look like Demetrius tell me, call me and say, hey, I want you to do this. I want you to burn this and burn that. It's just that simple. And he sit back and wait on the results. There's no way that people spending that kind of money with me and they're not getting results. They're not getting turnarounds. You are my testimony. Say what's Bo said, "Amen. Thank you for your leadership and your guidance." Definitely, that's my Boaz. That is true. Been working, getting my work. I know that's right. That I won't be left behind. My baby Scorpio, powerful and simple. Yeah, I check now. Know with my baby. I know that Keish, that Scorpio is not playing, and she young. I love that. She young. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna see y'all later tonight. Normally I do Palo after 6 o'clock, but because of niggas, I had to do something extra for these niggas by the time it fell into 6 o'clock. Normally I do work with the Impungos after 6 o'clock. But these niggas, these special niggas call for a special meeting. That's why I'm sitting in here now, in front of my Impungos. So they can handle that, cleanse me and of all the whatever's being spoken against me, and then handle my enemies. I call one person name in particular, since she wants to get on Facebook. We gonna find out how good I am at my conscience, how powerful I am, and we gonna find out what her ancestors are gonna do for her. Maybe her son or maybe jump in and get fucked up. I don't know, but we gonna see. Cause I'm definitely handling my business. Praise God. I couldn't find my I had what I used. I used some reversal powder to reverse anything spoken on me, and then I used stop gossip powder to quite natural to stop gossip, and then I used my whoop ass powder on the cow tongue or beef tongue, and then I used avenge me powder for that. And then I look. I've been trying to find my stop that bitch powder. I said, now if I got to make another powder, I'm gonna make it more trifling than I made that one. So um, if I don't find it today, I will be making another personal bag, another jar of it, and I'm gonna really make it trifling to stop that bitch. Yes, I got time and I love the Lord. And he heard my cry and he pitied every groan. This is the liquor that I've been celebrating with my spirits. This is a $200 bottle of rum that I gave my spirits because they have been doing so well by my health and protecting me from the shenanigans of life and allow me to prosper in the things that I'm gonna do. I want y'all to know I take good care of my ego and I take good care of my clients. And I'm worth every dime, penny, and nickel you spend with me and more. So I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate me. Can you put that whoop ass powder on your website for membership? I can't do it, Chris. I don't trust y'all with that powder. I ain't gonna lie. I no that I will make a candle for you if you want to utilize it. Um, but that right there, that does just what it said. It will whoop your ass. And I right now don't have the confidence to put that out there. But I will make a candle for you if you need it. With that same powder. That powder is trite. It like I said, it does what it described. Whoop your ass. Everybody know when I use that powder, everybody know you've been in a fight. Everybody know you've been in a fight and you lost. You lost. How much is that stop bitch powder? All of my powders are utilized in candles. If you want to utilize any of that, those candles are prepared, so they start at $100. Any candle that I prepare start at $100, and it's only for melanated people that already invested in my company. So that Ryan and Chris, y'all, you will classify for the other people outside there. Those candles are $500 and above. But because y'all are members and y'all investors, I do those candles for $100 starting, and then you can bump it up depending on how much you want somebody ass to get whooped and how much you want that bitch to be stopped. All right. I love y'all. I got to get out here because I got to get something to eat so I can be on tonight. All right. God bless you. Thank you so much. But don't forget to hit that like button, share, and also keep I'm excited about what Spirit doing in my life. And I just want to tell y'all, I thank y'all for y'all personal support of Chief Apostle. All right. Good night.